Dorsett Hotel, Putrajaya, Malaysia. This was actually one of the most expensive hotels we stayed in during our stay in Malaysia. Having said that, expensive was the equivalent of £41 sterling, or about $47 or 47 euros, which was 243 Malaysian ringgits. Really good value in Malaysia, and the fact that at £41 this was the most expensive just goes to show how cheap hotels are in Malaysia. So as you saw, the lobby was beautiful, clean. This is the room. So as usual, we get the twin room. You'll notice that there's no window in the room, but this was clearly advertised on booking.com, and there are units with windows as well. But we were just here for one night, so the twin room, 2 single beds, standard size, spacious enough. You got a desk if you want to do some work, your plug points, really well designed with a smart TV. You got an ironing board, you got your iron on the wall, your safe, prayer mat, because this is a Muslim country, complimentary water jug with a water dispenser outside the room. On each floor there seems to be a water dispenser, so you can top up your drinking water. In Malaysia, you don't drink out the tap. Complimentary coffees and teas. This was quite refreshing, because we stayed in beautiful hotels before this, much cheaper, but they were apart hotels, so they're not as well supplied with refills of coffee and so on. But this is a proper hotel. This is not an apart hotel. You sacrifice on space. Apart hotels are more spacious. You got your Quran, again, being a Muslim country, and a sewing kit. Putrajaya is sort of the political capital of Malaysia, not far from Kuala Lumpur, which is the proper declared capital, but most political functions occur here. Bum gun here in the bathroom, mandatory. This was in every hotel. Asians, Malaysians are very clean. I'm not sure why the bum gun or using water in the toilet just never caught on in Europe. No bathtub, but good shower, strong flow from the shower. You got your shampoo and your soap on the wall fitted in there. Again, very clean. No complaints about this room at all. Just the right size. Could have done with a window, but again, we knew well in advance that there was no window in this room. It's great that they advertise that, and it's not like an unwelcome surprise when you turn up at the room. Beautiful infinity pool here with a spectacular view of the Bessie Mosque. The Bessie Mosque, Bessie, I've been told by Malaysians, means iron or iron, because apparently the mosque has been made mostly out of iron. So this is a river, a huge river going through Putrajaya, and on one end you got this beautiful mosque, and on the other end you've got another beautiful mosque called the Putra Mosque, which is the pink mosque. We were here in Ramadan. That's a huge Ramadan bazaar, food bazaar, down there, just across the road from the hotel and not far from the mosque. Thing is, with these bazaars, is it's important to note that in Ramadan, these bazaars operate mainly before breaking fast, so before sundown, and they closed at sundown. So you could easily mistakenly assume that the bazaar would be open after sundown and in a sort of a night market fashion, but this is not the case. They shut down because the vendors need to go and break their fasts as well. So you got a vending machine here again on the floor where you find your infinity pool. Again, very clean. The water was warm, not because it's a heated swimming pool, but just because it was really hot. So it was really refreshing. There's some floaties around for the kids. This is in the shape of a jet ski, and you can just see how you can enjoy the sunset from the infinity pool. Even though it was Ramadan, we definitely made use of our one night in Putrajaya by taking advantage of this beautiful infinity pool. Infinity pools are quite widespread in the top tier hotels in Malaysia. You can really have a luxury holiday in Malaysia on a budget. And as I said, this was about £41 sterling, 243 ringgits, and this was the most expensive hotel we stayed in Malaysia. No breakfast, but there are paid breakfast options included, and even iftar in Ramadan, so the breaking the fast. Or not in Ramadan, the evening meals are available as well, but these are paid options, and they sound quite good. The evening meals, they sound like quite extensive buffets, but we made use of the markets and the iftar, the food in the mosques.